back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome, nice to see you, and if you're coming back, hi, how you doing? So today I want to do a review of the Renee 6-pack bag. I think that's how you pronounce it at least. So I just want to talk about this real quick because this is a newer bag that I got on Black Friday for the sale. So I just want to show you guys what I think. I have 3 6-pack bags that I've gotten over the years. So I also want to talk about those for you guys and how they compare, like what the differences are, which ones I think are more useful for what, because I have this bag boy. I think this was the Innovator 300. I will look up the name and just put it down below just in case. So go with whatever the heck I wrote down here. So I have this. This was the very first 6-pack bag I ever got. And then I have this smaller version, which is the Innovator something. These are both Innovator bags. So I do want to talk about these two, and then I also want to talk about this. So I'll talk about those after, and we can just dive right into this. So this is a purse slash meal prep bag. So it looks like this in the front. It's in like a black fake leather, and then in the back here you have your meal prep compartment down below. So I'll just go over each thing in order. It's very, very nicely made. Like nothing about it feels cheap, which is good because these bags are not cheap. So if you look at the front, let's just start with the front. We have, these are gunmetal colored metal things, which I really like. I'm not a huge fan of gold. My personal favorite is silver and then gunmetal, so I really like this with the black. And it has a bunch of pockets in the front. So we have this big pocket right here with the zipper, and then we have these 2 smaller pockets that are pretty deep, which is nice. So you can fit like random things in here, like I just have an emergency, and then I think I have headphones in this pocket just because I don't really need to have a whole lot of storage here, but it's nice that they have it. And like I said, this is my work bag, so if I pull anything out, it's just like random stuff that I bring to work all the time. And so, like hairbrush and some stevia. I'm gonna set this over here. So it has a lot of storage up front, which is super cool. And then if you look on the inside, it has the 6-pack print. I think all the bags have the exact same print. There is a big spot right here where you can put a laptop, which is super cool, which is separate. It's not like a sleeve, but it's a space just for the laptop, if that makes sense. Like just a, I'm trying here. And then there is another pocket right here where you can put stuff in that's pretty dang deep. Fit a lot of stuff in there. And then on this side, we've got this, which I actually really like just because this bag is very large. Like this isn't a little bag, you know? And so it has a little hook that you can clip your keys onto so your keys won't fly around, which I think is really nice and helpful. It's got a little itty bitty pocket right here, which I have a hand sanitizer in from Bath & Body Works, so that kind of shows you like how big that pocket is. It's like perfect for that, a little bit deeper, but, and then there is a pocket. You don't have to put this in here, but this pocket has their little pill case, which I'm not gonna open because it's full of my supplements, but this is the pill case that comes with this bag. The pill case that comes with the other 2 that I have is more of like a Tupperware, which I never use. Like I never use this. I have one from each of those bags, and I think you can take the dividers out to make them different sizes, but I never use this because it's giant and it's just super unnecessary. So this gets no use whatsoever as a Tupperware. But I really, really like this. I like that it fits right there in the pocket, so I can just bring my supplements with me to work and just take them. It's super convenient. I really, really like that. There's also 2 very big pockets on the side. You could fit a little water bottle. Like my water bottles are gigantic, so my water bottles wouldn't fit right here necessarily. You could fit a shaker cup, and I have fit like to-go coffee cups, so I could have like a shaker cup and coffee to take with me, which is awesome. And then you can just put random things in there. And then moving on to the back, you unzip this. There's a little pocket. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. There's a little pocket right here that you can put stuff in. And then it's like a lunchbox inside of here. So this, you can actually take this part out if you want and just use all of this for like extra storage if you're not using the meal prep part for the day, which is super cool if you just want more storage space and you're not planning on bringing any meals with you. But this part is the insulative part of the bag. So if you take it out, your meals aren't gonna stay as cold as long. So if you're using this bag for the meal prep purpose, you know, you don't wanna take this out when you're doing that. And then, so that you open up that second compartment and you've got your little shelves in there. So you can fit 4 Tupperwares, the what's it called? Refrigerator packs. There's one that goes in here, one that goes in here, and then one that goes in one of these zipper pockets over here. So this zipper pocket is where that last ice pack goes. And then under it, there's another zipper pocket where you can put like silverware or utensils and stuff like that, or anything else that your heart desires. So that's super cool. And then also, I don't know if I mentioned this already, the shelves in here do detach. So they button onto the sides of the bag, and if you don't want them, like let's say you don't want to use their specific Tupperware, you can take them out, which will give you more space but won't take away the insulation. So that's super cool. And on this one, because you've got the 2 sides, these are separate, so you can take one out and have one empty square here and then a shelf, or you can take both out. So it's cool because it makes it so that you don't have to use their Tupperware. If you have a different, you know, plan for your meal that day, you can have one larger one and then use the 2 smaller Tupperware, or just whatever your heart desires. And I love this, and I like that it pretty much fits 4 meals that are refrigerated, or less if you want bigger containers. Because if I want non-refrigerated stuff like that, there's space in here for all of my work stuff, and I could put snacks in here. And typically I eat 5 to 6 meals a day, and I usually eat breakfast at home because, or like I have a minimum of 1 meal at home just because, you know, it's either super early in the morning or late at night. Like I just make it here and eat it and then leave. So 4 is perfect on an everyday basis. I do not need more than that. So I absolutely love this bag. It's super stylish for a meal prep bag. Like, this is gorgeous. And when I was getting this, I was going between whether I was gonna get the Buff Bunny Game Changer purse or backpack and this. And I went with this because I like that this has the specific shelving, and it also comes with Tupperware. It comes with the, you know, supplement box thing that I'm gonna call it, and it also comes with the ice packs that last forever. And since I had experience with 6-pack bags previously, and I really like how well they keep things cold for a really long time, like I knew that this is gonna be a good product, and I am very, very happy with this. So that's my review of this. I highly recommend it for anyone who needs a lot of space and also wants to bring meals with them. Because I'll move on to the next bag that I'm gonna talk about. So that was this. And this, like I said, I got for work because I carry a bunch of clothes with me to work to change into because I have a uniform. I need my meals, I have my water bottle, I have stuff that I just bring with me to work, like things to like freshen up. Speaking of which, I need to put these back. I've got coffee, flavoring, a hairbrush. Like, there are times where I have a lot of stuff in there and I don't want to carry multiple bags with me to work, if that makes sense, because I love this little guy. I'll just put the name down or whatever the heck. Oh, hold on, real quick. Going back, we're still talking about this, but I do want to mention one thing that I really don't like about the Renee Tote is the Tupperware. because they're very different from the other Tupperware. This is the smaller Tupperware that comes with the smaller bag. The bigger 6-pack bag comes with a bigger little rectangle one. And the reason that I don't like these very much is because they don't stack, which is very annoying for storage. Like, I only have 4 of them, which is good. But if you look at them, they don't stack. Like, this is the best that you can do, is just stack them on top of each other, which is not very storage friendly, which is annoying. And I feel like they could have done better with that. But otherwise, like, they're leak proof, like, they're fantastic. Very nice size. They're great. Just make them stackable and then I will be happy with you. But the other ones stack wonderfully, which is phenomenal for storage, and I love that. The good news is I can put these in the Renee Tote, but like the ones that came with it, like, guys, do better. You let me down there. Like, you only got so much space in your house. I'm not gonna dedicate my, entire cupboard to Tupperware for 4 Tupperware or something like that. Anyway, moving back on to this lovely, beautiful little bag. This one I really like I said, it has the 2 pockets on each side, so you can fit you can fit larger water bottles with this because this is very stretchy. But I don't really use those all that often. It unzips in the front, and once again, you have all of your shelving. You have a ice pack. This is not for storage. This is where an ice pack goes, right here. So it's right in front of your meals. And then there is another ice pack that goes in the very back behind the shelving. And once again, the shelving does come out. This holds like 3 shelves, or you can just take it out and it can be like a regular lunchbox. And then on the top, you unzip it. It has a spot right here where you can put utensils or whatever the heck you want right here. And then also it has a little top compartment, which is meant to be where your little supplement case Tupperware thing goes, or whatever the heck you want. I hate using that Tupperware thing for supplements because it's just insane. I could hold like a year's worth of supplements in there, and I think it's pointless. So I'll usually put like either another Tupperware up here or just random snacks and stuff. And I absolutely love this bag. Like I said, I think it's the perfect size because you can fit 3 to 4 meals in here. And if you take out the shelving and everything, that top part actually Velcro undoes too, so it can just be one big compartment. And I love that because, like I said, it's not excessive. I don't need to bring my entire fridge with me every day because that's excessive. So I really like this. I like the size. It's just like a nice standard lunchbox size. It also comes with a carrying strap that I detach because I just don't like carrying it over my shoulder. But it does come with that. And I really like this, but the reason that I got the Renee Tote for work is because I don't want to carry multiple bags to work. Something is in here. And like, this is great, but it's not a purse, if that makes sense. So I have to bring this and then another bag with everything else that I need for work and life and such. So this just takes up a lot of space, even though it does a really good job. So if I'm going somewhere and I just want to have my meals with me, like in my car or whatever, this is perfect. I can fit them in there. I can leave this bag in there and just pull out whenever I want to. But to carry around all the time, it just can be a little bit annoying. So it's nice to have both built into one bag. So I have storage for whatever the heck I need, and I have my meals, and it looks super nice. So that's why I got that. I will still be using this, just not for work. It'll be for like other random things. But I do really like this bag, and I do really think it's worth it. I use this during school a lot because my backpack is stuffed full of books. Like, if I used the Renee Tote, it would not be able to fit all the things that I had to bring to school every day. Plus, I'd usually have all of my gym stuff that I was bringing for that day in my backpack, or I would bring my gym bag and put all the things from my backpack in my gym bag. So there was just no way that I could fit food in whatever the heck I was bringing to school. And so this was super nice because I had really long days. A lot of my days were from like 7 a.m. to 9 or 10 p.m. and it was just a very long day and I needed all of my meals, so this was super convenient and nice, and it's not gigantic, like I said, so I could just carry it around with me. And that was a time where this was just perfect. But for work, not so much. So that's why I got that other bag. So I really like this one. This was the very first bag, sorry, moving on, that I ever got from Six Pack Bags, and I love it, but I think it's more than I may ever need. I haven't used this in a very long time. I used it obviously when I very first got it, but it is very large. Let me hold up the mini version just in comparison. Very large. So we've got, this opens up, like I said, this is for utensils, napkins, whatever the heck you want. And then inside, the ice packs go on the side in this one. There's two. It has this, which opens up, and it also has the shelving, and this is just an example to show you that I took it out because I wasn't using it the last time I used this. And the little buttons that just clip right in there. So I'm just gonna shove that back in there. So as you can see, this holds a lot of space, and with the shelf there, like, it's huge. If you take out the shelves, you have a ton of space, and even with the shelves, the Tupperware that fit in here are much larger than the smaller ones. It's huge, gigantic. So that's like the main refrigerated meal prep compartment. Then, instead of having like the little side pockets, we have these big side, here, I'll just open the top one, compartments that are divided right here. So these are also somewhat insulated, like they don't have an ice pack. You could put an ice pack in here, and you have these two very large pockets for you to put stuff in, so you could put like a shaker cup on one side and something else on the other side. And this would just help with, because of the material, keep it cooler. So there's that. And then I think the other side might be a little bit different. Let me check. Just to be sure. Yeah, okay. I have salt in here, just ignore that. And then this side also has these two pockets, but then this black pocket separates. So you can use it as just the dual side, or you can have a third pocket, which the other side does not have. And like I said, I love this. It does what it's supposed to do. It does a really good job of it, but it is massive. This is like bringing your fridge with you every day. Like I said, I only eat like 5 to 6 meals a day. And one of those is eaten at home, so that's 4 to 5 meals max that I don't eat at home. This holds so much more than that. So much more than that. Like, this would be like, you could have like 4 shaker cups in here, plus 3 Tupperware meals and snacks. Just so much. Or you could put Tupperware in here too. Like that, you could put so much stuff in here. So much stuff. And it does a great job. Stuff stays cold for 6 to 8 hours, which I'm pretty sure is what their claim is. So never had a problem with that. I've never had a problem with their gel packs like exploding. I had heard about that. I've never personally had that problem, and I also know that they updated their gel packs, so maybe that's why I've never had that specific problem with them. But this is just too much for me. Like, I've taken this traveling when I'm going home, and I still have space in here. Like, I'll have giant gallon Ziploc bags full of sweet potatoes, chicken, turkey, vegetables. Like, I'll have cans of things in here. I'll have like a bag of cereal. I'll have, like, so much stuff can fit into this bag. So the main thing that I have found this is useful for is show day. It's large, it's annoying, it's only really made for storing food. Like, you're not really storing anything else in here. But because it has so much, when I go to the hotel, if I'm staying at a hotel and I need to keep my food cold and I need all of my food depending on whatever the heck my coach prescribes me for that day, this is super helpful because then I can be like, okay, I need to weigh out this much sweet potatoes. We're loading, I need to weigh out this much rice, and I just have it all here rather than pre-made Tupperwares, because on show day, things are not concrete as far as what your meals are. Your coach will kind of, at least my coach, will look at me and be like, okay, like, you're looking a little puffy, like, we're gonna, you know, take out this much, you're only gonna do this, this, and this. Or you're looking a little flat, we need to add some more carbs, add this much more sweet potato, add this much more rice, add this much more asparagus, whatever the heck it is. So for that, this is really good because I can have everything. I can have my giant jar of peanut butter, I can have a couple of bananas in here, I can have my turkey, rice, asparagus, chicken, sweet potatoes, and then I can have like salt over here and olive oil over here, and that's fantastic. I can have some candy in here somewhere. Like, this is great for show day. Daily life, this is obnoxious, and I never use it because I do not need that much food at any point in my day that this couldn't deal with or my new bag couldn't deal with. So I just, that has become kind of a waste of money. Like, when I first got it, because I was like too much into fitness, I would say. When I ordered, I was too gung-ho, and so I thought I needed to have like a shaker bottle with me at all times with protein in case I would lose my gains at any moment and like all this stuff. And that is why that was useful when I very first got it and I was a little high school noob. But now, like, I'm out of school, it's just very inconvenient for me because the only time that I really need to have all of my meals prepped for the day is when I go to work and it's a long work day, because when it's a short work day, I don't need that many meals. I only get one break on a 6-hour shift. 8-hour shifts, I get 2 break and a 30-minute break. 2 breaks and a 30-minute break. And so at that point, like, this is useful because I can have 3 to 4 meals in here. So I can like have 3 during the shift and then 1 after. Or if I only need 3 and I'll just go home and eat. So this is wonderful. And I highly, highly recommend this. I don't think this is obnoxious in any way. This is very useful for me, or anyone who just wants to have their meals prepped and stay cold. I highly recommend this. Like, if you worked at a desk job at an office, like, I think this would be perfect because you could fit all your stuff. If you have a laptop, it'll fit that and all the meals that you need. And you have side pockets. Like, this has a lot of storage, but it's not obnoxious. And it's functional and it looks beautiful. So that's my take on that. I already talked about the Tupperwares, and yeah, that is my little review of that. I hope you guys liked it. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. So yeah, bye.